It's been a decade since John Wick first blasted its way onto the big screen, redefining the action genre with its gun-fu choreography and a deeply human tale of revenge. What started as a modestly budgeted action flick has grown into a global franchise that captured the hearts of action lovers everywhere. On the film's 10th anniversary, the directors Chad Stahelski and David Leitch reflect on some of the most unique behind-the-scenes stories from the first film, including an unexpected debate over Keanu Reeves' iconic beard, and an unlikely hero who helped save the film, Eva Longoria. The birth of John Wick, a simple idea. The story of John Wick begins with its deceptively simple premise. A retired hitman seeks vengeance for the death of his dog, a final gift from his late wife. Yet beneath the surface of this straightforward revenge tale lies a rich tapestry of mythology and a universe that has since expanded with each sequel. Stahelski, a veteran stuntman turned director, and Leitch, who shared directing duties on the first John Wick, though Leitch was uncredited, recall how the film was initially conceived as a raw, gritty action movie, but one that was deeply character-driven. The idea was always to do something that hadn't been done before, Stahelski says. We didn't want to make just another shoot-'em-up film. We wanted something that made you feel like you were in that world with Wick. The magic of John Wick lay in its seamless blend of action and emotion, which was brought to life by the cast, particularly Keanu Reeves. Keanu was perfect for the role, Leitch says. We didn't want a caricature of a killer. We wanted a real man who had a heart, who had something to lose. Keanu gave us that. But as it turns out, not everyone agreed on one key aspect of Keanu's appearance, his beard. The battle for the beard. Keanu Reeves' look in John Wick, the slick black suit, the long hair, and especially his beard, has become synonymous with the character. However, according to Stahelski and Leitch, the decision to keep Reeves' facial hair wasn't always a unanimous one. In fact, there was a bit of a battle behind the scenes over the beard. When we first started filming, there were some studio executives who weren't sold on the beard, Stahelski laughs. They thought it might make John look too scruffy, like he wasn't clean-cut enough for a former assassin. Leitch adds, there were actually discussions about whether John Wick should be this super-polished killer, and for some reason, that translated into should Keanu shave his beard. We had people saying it would make him look younger, more approachable. But the directors were adamant. For them, the beard was an integral part of Wick's character. The beard was non-negotiable, Stahelski says, grinning. It's not just a style choice, it's part of who John is. He's a man who's been through hell, someone who's lived a life. The beard tells that story. Reeves himself was fully on board with keeping the beard, and in the end, the directors won the fight. It's hard to imagine John Wick without it now, and Stahelski reflects on the decision with a laugh. It's funny how a little thing like that becomes such a huge part of the character's identity. But yeah, we fought for that beard. Eva Longoria, the unsung hero. While John Wick is known for its breathtaking stunts, brutal fight sequences, and Reeves' standout performance, what many fans don't know is that the film almost didn't get made, and one person who played an unexpected but pivotal role in saving the movie was Eva Longoria. Longoria, best known for her role on Desperate Housewives, was an early backer of the project. Stahelski and Leitch recall how her involvement came at a critical time during the film's development. We were in a bit of a tough spot early on, Leitch admits. The movie was still coming together, and there was a moment where financing was looking shaky. It's a tough business, and sometimes a project can fall apart even if everyone's passionate about it. Enter Eva Longoria. As an accomplished actress and producer, Longoria had been expanding her footprint in the industry behind the scenes, investing in smaller, passion-driven projects that she believed in. And as luck would have it, Longoria was introduced to John Wick through mutual industry contacts, and she saw the potential in it right away. She believed in the project before most people did, Stahelski says. She got involved as a producer, and her support helped us get over some of the hurdles we were facing at the time. Longoria's investment wasn't just financial, though. According to the directors, she was instrumental in bringing together the right people and connecting the filmmakers with key players in the industry who could help get the movie made. She helped keep the project alive when it could have easily fallen apart, Leach says. Though Longoria's involvement wasn't widely publicized at the time, the directors look back on her contribution with gratitude and admiration. She believed in what we were doing, and she gave us the chance to make it happen, Stahelski reflects. Without Eva, I don't know if John Wick would have made it to the screen. Keanu's dedication, more than just stunts. Of course, no discussion of John Wick would be complete without acknowledging the intense physical preparation that Keanu Reeves underwent for the role. Known for his commitment to his characters, Reeves took his training for John Wick to another level. The directors recall how Reeves trained for months leading up to production, learning everything from martial arts to tactical gun handling. Keanu's work ethic is second to none, Stahelski says. He didn't just want to play the role, he wanted to live it. He spent hours every day training in jiu-jitsu, judo, and firearms. Leach adds, "We knew we wanted the action to be as realistic as possible." Keanu didn't just want to do his own stunts. He wanted to understand the movements, the mindset of someone like John Wick. It was about creating a flow, a dance with the choreography. That's where gun fu came from. The directors were constantly impressed by Reeves' dedication, which extended far beyond just learning the fight sequences. He'd come to the set early, stay late, and keep pushing himself, Stahelski says. He was so committed to getting it right that it raised the bar for everyone else. And that level of commitment paid off in the end, with John Wick delivering some of the most groundbreaking action sequences seen in modern cinema. Reeves' ability to perform his own stunts and fight scenes added an authenticity to the film that audiences immediately connected with. The legacy of John Wick. A decade later, John Wick stands as a testament to what can happen when passion, dedication, and a bit of luck come together. What began as a modest revenge thriller has since become a pop culture phenomenon, spawning sequels, spin-offs, and even a television series, The Continental. For Stahelski and Leach, the success of the franchise has been a surreal experience. "We had no idea it would blow up like this," Stahelski admits. "We were just trying to make the best movie we could. But I think people connected with John Wick because, at its heart, it's a story about loss, about fighting for something you love." Looking back, both directors are quick to credit the team effort that went into making the film, from Reeves' dedication to Longoria's behind-the-scenes support. "It really was a perfect storm," Leach says. "Everyone who worked on John Wick brought something special to the table, and that's why it's still resonating with people 10 years later." As the franchise continues to grow, with future films and projects on the horizon, Stahelski and Leach remain proud of the little movie that could. "We're just grateful," Stahelski says. "Grateful for Keanu, for Eva, for everyone who believed in this crazy idea we had, and grateful to the fans who have kept John Wick's story alive for all these years." Conclusion. A legend continues. The story of John Wick is not just about a character seeking vengeance. It's also a story of the creative struggles, triumphs, and the unlikeliest of allies who helped bring it to life. From Keanu Reeves' iconic beard to Eva Longoria's behind-the-scenes heroics, the journey to creating John Wick was filled with twists and turns that make the movie's success all the more remarkable. As John Wick celebrates its 10th anniversary, one thing is clear. John Wick, the character and the franchise, has earned its place in cinematic history. And with more adventures on the way, the legend of John Wick is far from over.